genres associated with letter writing have gone through a dramatic change as technology has evolved. And although snail mail has been largely replaced with electronic communications, students still need explicit instruction on how to correspond with an audience. Although these lessons will undoubtedly include teaching the parts of a letter and formatting guidelines, the emphasis should be on the body paragraphs. Specifically, teach students how the content of a letter changes, whether the sender is persuading, informing, or entertaining the recipient. In persuasive correspondence, the sender's purpose is to share an opinion about someone or something with the intent of persuading the reader to take a certain action or change his thinking. Common genres include a letter of complaint, letter of suggestion, letter to the editor, letter to Santa, letter of recommendation, or an apology letter. The body of these letters begin with the writer stating an opinion about someone or something, and then listing specific reasons with an explanation for each. It ends by stating the action or response desired from the recipient. Now, that's the typical content when the sender is writing to persuade. However, if it's an informative letter, then his purpose is to inquire, announce, or explain something to the reader. This includes inquiry letters, congratulation or promotion letters, resignation letters, or a thank you note. Start this correspondence by clearly stating the reason for writing. Then, provide specific details about the topic. And if there's a lot of information in these body paragraphs, then add a short summary so the main points don't get lost. And finally, correspondence can come in the narrative form when the sender writes to share a story, describe an event, or relive a memory with the reader. We use this when we write to a friend or relative or post about an experience on social media. The focus of these letters is to share or recall an event or an experience. And since it's narrative text, it needs to read like a summary of story elements. So, explain who was involved, that's the characters, when and where it happened, the setting, describe what happened, the problem, and what the outcome was. You might also include a reflection on why you wanted to share this story with that recipient. For example, how it reminded you of him, or what you learned from it, or how it made you feel. Regardless if it's a formal email or a friendly letter, a personal thank you note, or a professional cover letter, the writer's purpose dictates the specific content that he should include.